Fearless Disease.
Fearless Disease fam, today we expose the truth they hate to hear. Like right now, if you are ready. You see, TikTok signs agreement to create a new U.S. joint venture according to internal memos. There's always been back and forth when it comes over the last few years when it comes to TikTok. Is it banned? Should we bring it over here in America? Or is America making enough money from it? Do you think that the content on TikTok is too bad for kids, so maybe we should higher the age when it comes to letting kids being able to consume content on TikTok? There's a lot of news when it comes to TikTok, but it looks like it's another hits piece when it comes to TikTok in America. Let's see what they have to say.
Sources close the situation that TikTok has signed the agreements with its investors regarding a new TikTok U.S. joint venture. We've obtained a memo sent from Shou Chu, the CEO of TikTok, to employees with an update on the U.S. business in which he confirms the closing date of January 22nd, 2026. This is the date from that Trump had set as the final deadline. He notes that they have signed the agreement, and he notes that the U.S. joint venture will be half held, 50% held by a consortium of new investors, including Oracle, Silver Lake, and MGX, with 15% each. 30.1% held by affiliates of certain existing investors of ByteDance, and 19.9% retained by ByteDance. So in this,
basically, we will rewind and let you hear it again, but they're basically negotiating who makes money. Certain companies going to be able to make money. See, this is the thing about businesses, especially when it comes to America and how Trump is organizing certain things. He's behind a lot of this because he's big on, if you're going to make money over here in America and you're from a different country, whether it's China, I don't care, Europe, Africa, anywhere like that. And as you see, TikTok is over there in Asia. So if you want to be able to sell certain things and be able to make money, whether it's social media or perishable items or even food, anything like that, America's going to get their cut. There's no way around it. So then they're negotiating. They're making a new stockholder ventures, and they're using a joint venture together, so you can be able to, all right, so you get a percentage of this, you get a percentage of that, you get a percentage of this. So some of our companies, especially the AI ones, they're asking, we need to be able to get a piece of this pie. If you're gonna be having your content, your social media platform over here in America, and it's one of the biggest in America, that we consume some of the most, we're gonna make some money off of it. So they're just renegotiating certain things. But I want to rewind it back to the percentage points because you did say it a little bit fast.
That they have signed the agreement, and he notes that the U.S. joint venture will be half held, 50% held by a consortium of new investors, including.
There you go. See that name right there? We talk about it a lot on this channel. If you're just coming to this channel here, Fearless Disease, we talk about Oracle a lot because it's a power move in America innovation. Oracle is one of the biggest companies when it comes to AI. And if you're not putting your money in stocks when it comes to AI, you're not looking at Oracle, you're making a big mistake. So, of course, they say 50%, it is including Oracle. Who else?
Oracle, Silver Lake, and MGX.
Silver Lake and MGX. I've heard of MGX. It's been around for a while, and they've dipped their toes into AI.
With 15% each, 30.1% held by affiliates of certain existing investors of ByteDance, and 19.9% retained.
19.9 to ByteDance. Heard of that one as well. That goes into technology and AI.
By ByteDance. So in this, they go on to talk about how the U.S. joint venture will oversee data protection, algorithm security, content moderation, and also software assurance. Again,
exactly. So on our part is we're using insurance and data protection. So we're going to get a piece of that pie. So we're going to find our way to use our expertise in America with our innovations to be able to find a way where we can get a piece of that pie. That means that, like, you have a business and you need people that, say it's a building. They need a building for, and they be able to. Some people need to clean the windows. Some people need to vacuum. Another person need to do IT. Another person need to do HR. Same way think of that when it comes to a business. So we see that TikTok is a business, so we're gonna fit our way into that business as possible. So with our technology, we like, all right, so we'll help with insurance and make sure IT is okay when it comes to having the software and the social media over here in America. We're gonna find a way to put our hands in that as an American citizens. So that's good that they did that as America, because we don't need to be having other countries having their technology over here if we're not making money off of it as well. Sorry, it's America's in business.
These comments written by Chochu in a letter to his employees, which CNBC has obtained. We're going to send it back to you, Melissa.
Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. I'm glad we're doing that as a whole. We're America. We need to make some money off it. I'm sorry. There's no way around it. Let's see. We are going back to red note. No, I don't think we are. Censorship is about to go crazy. We may get some more regulations. Nothing wrong with that. America, we want to be able to protect our kids as much as possible. Not saying that the adults don't need protection, but we're adults. You get to choose what you get to look at and consume as far as content. If you want to see some wild stuff, I say it's up to you if you want to go ahead and see it. I say censor not everything when you're over 18 and you're knowledgeable, you're grown. But when it comes to kids, I don't care about having censorship when it comes to kids. We need to protect our kids as much as possible. Keep them innocent. Oracle, time to delete. Nah, I don't think it's time to delete. Oracle is an awesome company and one of the biggest ones, and they're going to create a lot of innovation when it comes to AI. But 389 likes on that, but everybody has different views on it, as we see. We're going to Skylight now. Probably will. Nothing wrong with that. They keep on talking about red note. I don't think so. I don't think we'll go over the red note at all. We're all leaving. I'm not. Let's see. Content moderation is censorship. It is in some people's perspective, but censorship is good sometimes. Like I said, it's good when it comes to the kids. I don't think it's always good when it comes to adults, because everybody makes their own decisions. But as far as kids don't know what's good and bad. So we need to be able to have censorship on certain things when it comes to kids. So some people need to be able to put in quotations kids. Censorship sometimes with them. Not going to stay on TikTok if Oracle owns it. Why not? Oracle is not the best company, but I think you're lying just because if TikTok was have Oracle has a bigger part. Well, I'm sorry. If Oracle has a bigger part in TikTok, I think they're lying. They'll be right on TikTok. People say that stuff, but they're going to be right on there. There's nowhere around it, because American companies have demonstrated their amazing ability to secure data. That's a good joke. We have hiccups. We're America, and we're just like any other country. Or you're not going to be 100% in every single thing, but you have to try your best as a country. And we can get better when it comes to security. Some things have happened, especially when it comes to the banks. I remember a couple of years ago, especially like Wells Fargo, they said that a lot of people's data was breached and security was horrible within there. Even though Wells Fargo is not a federal company, but it is helped by the federal government. So I would think the security would be better. But let me know what you think in the comments. Smash the like. Tap this next video is going to be up on the screen. Subscribe, hit the bell. CashApp FearlessDisease always in the description if you are rocking with the movement. See you on the next one. Stay rich and stay fearless.